Step to the side, feel the floor beneath. Raise your arms like you're touching the breeze. No rush, no race, just a quiet pace. Breathe in deep, let the air unfold. You're stronger than you know your goal. Move your way, feel the sway. Find your rhythm every day.
Welcome to Kaleidoscope of Happiness. This is Easy Exercises, Gentle Beginner Level, and it is episode number 19, which means that it's Friday, and it is September the 12th. And I am so happy to be here with y'all this morning. I'm going to just get loosened up a little bit and get ready to work out. I hope that y'all have had a great week and that you have a good weekend planned. I will be going this afternoon and picking up my granddaughter to spend the night and to be with me on Saturday. I do have a very special live today at 12 noon with the beautiful Star from Starbright 70. She is not only a member of my channel, but she is a dear, dear friend. And so we have been trying to get together for a while now, and we are going to be doing that today at 12 noon. So if you want to come by and join us, we would love to have you. All right, I'm just about stretched out and warmed up this morning, and I am ready to get going. Make sure you remember to hydrate. I've got my water as usual. Also, remember that this is not a workout routine I want you to try to follow. This is for exercise motivation. And it is also to hold me accountable to myself, because I am trying to work out at least 3 days a week. And I have made the commitment to you and to myself to record the workouts and bring them to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, I'm not sure if I will continue to record and do them as premieres. I'm kind of tinkering with the idea of just doing it as a live stream, because by the time I do the workout, record the workout, download it into Canva, edit it, then upload it to YouTube, and then do the premiere, that's several hours of time. Where if I just went live and did the workout, it would be a one-time thing, and I wouldn't have to do all that uploading and downloading and so on and so forth. So right now I'm just tinkering with that idea. I do kind of like to be able to record them and edit them, although I don't edit too much out of them. My one concern is that with the going live, I wouldn't see the comments while I was doing the exercises, and I could have it pulled up on my phone, but I wouldn't want to stop in the middle of the exercise to respond or answer comments. And so I thought we could still do it as we've been doing it, and then I could just respond to comments afterwards in the chat, and we could have a little chit-chat session after the workout session. So Monday morning we may do that, or I may just come on a recorded video as a premiere. We will see how my weekend goes. I do want to let y'all know something is going on with me. I don't know what it is yet, but I have been very emotional the last few days, not sleeping well and crying very, very easily, just really feeling my emotions. And I'm sure it's part of my healing journey, and that is okay. However, I also know that as I grow in my relationship with Jesus Christ, there will be times when the mean old devil wants to attack me and try to throw me off and try to get me not to do the things that I'm currently doing to grow as a Christian and in my faith. So I am aware of that. I'm also aware of my physical situation where, my body is still changing and adapting and everything. And it may be a physical thing going on. Sometimes, especially with my diabetes, I don't really know. Something is up with my body. I will have a sense of something going on, maybe because of change in my sleep pattern or my emotional state or something like that. But I don't know what the problem is until the symptoms become strong enough that then I go to the doctor and get checked. So I just had all my blood work done. I really don't think it's physical. I really do think it's mental and emotional. But we will see what happens. The main thing is, now that I'm on a healing journey, I am so much more in tune with my own body. And I don't have my shoes on this morning. But being that I am in tune more with my body and my mind and my spirit, then I'm feeling things. And I'm feeling them very powerfully. So y'all bear with me. And if you hear me get teary-eyed or a lump in the throat, just say a little prayer for me and we'll keep on moving. Okay? All right. Whew, I'm getting those thigh muscles. Whew. Okay. And I'm going to do those external rotations of the shoulder too this morning because my shoulder is tight. My back's not as tight today as it was on Wednesday, which is a good thing. Oh, I knew that would happen. I get to swaying those arms too much and I end up knocking stuff over. All right, let's do some standing ones. Up on the toes, up on the heels. I'm doing a video about how much room in your body a pound of fat takes up and how much room in your body a pound of muscle takes up. Because sometimes the scale doesn't move, but your clothes fit differently. And so I've been kind of doing some research about that because I do notice a change in my overall body composition, my overall way my clothes are fitting, but I don't see the scale moving much. Now, I know with bariatric surgery, sometimes if you don't get enough protein or enough of the vitamins that you're needing, your body will hang on to everything, including extra water, in order to survive. And so, I'm going to come up a little bit on that side. I don't know if that's what's going on, and that's why I'm not showing a difference on the scale, or if it is because I'm replacing fat with muscle, and a pound is a pound is a pound. However, it does take up a different amount of space. Now, some of you know that, which if you watch any of my old videos, you'll see just how big I was. And I've lost a lot of weight off my legs, my butt, my arms, my neck, my face, and some through my chest area, and I'm losing in my waist. And you can tell that I have a stomach, but I also have the hanging apron. Now, I may never be able to lose that hanging apron. And even if I lose the fat out of it, it'll be loose skin that I will have to wear shapewear kind of to hold it in. And that's okay with me. I knew having surgery at 61, it was not going to be, was I 61 or was I 62 already? I'll be 63 in January. Yeah, 61. Okay. I knew having it at 61 was not going to make me be 40, and that my body would never be lean, trim, and all of that. But I did know by getting rid of a lot of that fat that I could get off a lot of medications. And getting off the medications would, and boy, my legs are tired, it would help me to be healthier and to feel better. And it has. So now that I'm a year out, I am very satisfied with my results. I love my new life. I love being able to be more physically active with my granddaughter. And I love not taking all that medication and having all the side effects. Okay. We're going to do the sit to stand at the end because I am wearing myself out today. All right, let's do some arms. I forget what I was even saying. My heart rate's up a little bit. I'm going to try to calm down. Whew. Oh, I did want to talk a little bit about the interval walking. I am going to do a video on that as well. Kind of explain what that's all about. And I will let you know how it does, if I find it helpful or not. Whew. All right. I am going to do the tricep kickback, just using that around my foot and doing that as a pullback. Now, you can kind of try to straighten that arm and still pull back, and you really feel that in your triceps. And I guess since I have two, I could put this one on the other foot, and I could do it on both sides at the same time. Ooh, that feels good. Y'all, I'm not trying to do a routine and have y'all be able to, count and follow and all of that. I want you to do it at your own pace. I want you to do what feels good to your body. I just want to give you examples of different things you can do when you have reduced mobility and, balance problems, or you can't stand up good, or you can't walk good. There's still plenty of things you can do, even sitting in the chair. So just push yourself to do something to move your body every day, whatever that might be. And I'm really feeling that, y'all. Whew, good. All right, I'm going to do some lean backs. Come to the front of the chair. And remember to try to suck your stomach in. Try to bring that belly button to the back of your spine if you can. And then go slow enough that your abdominals are doing the work. Oh, yeah. I love the way it makes my back feel. Even though it is a little bit of a stretch and a strain, it actually does make it feel better. I hope y'all watched my video about the feel-good chemicals that your body produces when you exercise and why you always feel better after you exercise. Because there are days where, I have no motivation and I don't want to exercise. But I do know that I always feel better after I'm done. And so that sometimes is enough motivation to get me to do it. But then afterwards, the long-term effect of doing it is the release of those chemicals into your body. And they do make you feel good. And I like that feeling. And it really does put my day on a good track. Now, as many of you know, I get up. I sometimes do my workout first thing, but sometimes I have my bone broth and my coffee and spend time in the Word of God. Then I attend Motivational Monday or Monday Motivation over on Boldly Unshackled. I'll try to remember to put that link in the chat or in the description box. After I do that, I'll do my routine. If I haven't already done it, then I will. And if I'm not exercising that day, then I go for a walk. I'm going to try to start getting up and walking first thing before I do any of that. But right now I do it afterwards. And then I go on with my day and try to decide, what I need to get done for that day. I want to thank everyone that's been coming over to khloethechiweenie and to Fun with Granny and supporting me as I am doing live streams on those channels, trying to build up watch hours, trying to get enough lives to make an 8-hour playlist. And then, of course, I will be asking all of my friends to run those playlists at some time or another to help those channels out. But please continue to watch Kaleidoscope of Happiness. We don't want anything to happen to this channel while I'm working on the other channels. I do want to give a special shout out to BJ this morning from BJs-Misadventures. He has given me animated Khloe. So did some changes to Khloe's channel, and y'all might notice those. Made a new video. And of course, he gave me Granny and Cuddles the cat for Fun with Granny. So I appreciate all your hard work, BJ. He's given me several animated of my butterfly images and continues to help and advise me technically behind the scenes. So please visit his channel. Check him out. He does wonderful shorts. And he is doing a series on Laurel and Hardy right now. Watching some of the silent movies with that physical comedy. And I think next up is Betty Boop, which should prove to be very entertaining as well. All right, friends, I'm about wore out today. I think we're going to call it a day. Oh, I said I do the sit to stands. Let me do some of those. Now, the goal with these are to eventually be able to cross my arms on my chest and not have to use my hands going down and then back up. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, okay. One more. All right. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you all in the comment section when this video premieres in about 30 minutes or so. I love y'all very much. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.
Breathe in
Bye.
deep, let the air unfold. You're strong.